If you're watching this video, there's a chance you're already familiar with what I'm gonna talk about. It's no secret that many people who play Mortal Kombat hate the way its story has evolved into a mumble jumble of trends that ruin every sense of thrill, expectations and identity you once had. First MK11 came in with time travel and that dumbass bald bitch to tarnish the story, and then MK1 came in with the multiverse to shatter the story into a million pieces. And now there's been whispers going around that MK13 is in development, and I'll tell you right now that I, along with probably many others, have zero hopes for the story that they're gonna dish out. So, is this it? Is Mortal Kombat doomed to an eternity of multiverse crap and washed up trends that will serve nothing but to further ruin it? Is there any way to stop the madness in its tracks? Can Mortal Kombat's story be saved? Well, as much as I just trashed on everything the story had, has, and will have to offer, I do think there's a way to save the MK story. And I'll be honest, you may not like the answer. As much as probably many of you are tired of them, I see no other way for the story of this franchise to be saved than with another reboot. But rebooting the story won't get rid of the multiverse, you may be saying right now. And you are correct. For a normal reboot at least. My idea for a reboot is not just any type, no sir. I don't want the reboot to take us back to the fucking trilogy, because I think it will definitely play out much worse than MK9. What I mean by reboot is that the only feasible way I can see the Mortal Kombat story to be saved is for them to pull off a none of it was real scenario. And before you start asking how they be able to do that, I'll tell you exactly how. I'll do that by paraphrasing a scenario I wrote in the comments on one of Cynical Warlock's videos. Which, by the way, I heavily recommend to watch these videos about his takes on Mortal Kombat story, because they are the reason why I am so dedicated to this topic now. Anyway, let me set the stage for this reboot. Picture this. At the end of the story in MK13, when everything is said and done, you start noticing something very peculiar. Everything around the characters starts becoming blurry and colorless, as the camera slowly loses focus and everything fades away. And then, the truth is revealed. The MKX ending, MK11, MK1, none of it was real. When Shinnok corrupted Earthrealm's Jinsei, every character that opposed him was living in a delusion forced upon them in MKX to keep them docile, while he further corrupts the essence of Earthrealm. Shinnok was never defeated by Cassie Cage, Kronika never existed, Liu Kang never became a god, the multiverse was never a thing. It was all a veil to mask the fact that in the end, Shinnok won. Or as Cynical Warlock puts it, Shinnok pulled an infinite Tsukuyomi on the MK universe. I don't know what that means, I don't watch Naruto. And that is the only solution I can think of that will pull the Mortal Kombat story out of this shitty corner it was forced into by NRS. So if anyone at NRS sees this, first of all, hello! Second of all, do what I just described and the community will absolutely kiss your feet. And third of all, stop with the fucking multiverse!